What's going on, everyone? Welcome out to the stream. How you guys doing today on this wonderful and fantastic Wednesday? Kyle, welcome in. Kano, Wildheart, Ariel, hello, hello, hello. I hope you're all doing swell. I need to switch to live chat. There we go. Hello, people of the interwebs. I hope you're all doing amazing. Almost 3 years. Hello. Thank you for 3 years. Almost. Almost. Flaming Raider, hello. Welcome to the stream. Howdy do. Hope you're doing swell. I need to remember what button's hi welcome to Chili's. That one. Okay, lovely. So I can hit that button if I need to say hi welcome to Chili's. I'm in Legends Arceus right now, but to be honest with you, I might switch to Dynamax Ventures. I don't know. I'm doing anything except for Scarlet and Violet. Smile. Anything but that game I'm wanting to hunt in. Hannah, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing amazing. Let me know about like music and everything and microphone and all that jazz. Actually, I think the microphone might be a little too loud, but it might be a little too loud. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna turn it down just a smidge. There we go. Just out of, because it's hitting the red. DJ Riolu, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. I need to get out of here. Oh, my map's broken. Never mind. All right, I need a bigger screen, so I'm gonna move this and get up my game capture. Hi, Logan. Welcome in.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
There you go. I missed giving you the button. We'll do a second time just for good measure.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Let's go. It's live on the YouTubes. Yes, Elimination Chamber is on Saturday. Make sure you get your Draft League predictions in. I don't know if you sent yours in or not. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember if you're on my roster or Bry's roster, but regardless, get your draft picks in. Get your draft picks in. I got my official picks in. Lovely. Chat, I'm very excited because I'm in a wrestling server and I have been for a long time. However, we're starting something new and we're starting a draft league of pay-per-view predictions, and there's gonna be champions, and if you like get certain points and whatnot, you'll dethrone the champion. So it's very exciting times. Very, very exciting. No worries, DJ Rio. Kirsten, welcome in. How are you doing? I need to get out of here. I'm very excited because I got my first alpha shiny in this game on Saturday. Saturday was just a total R&R day, nothing to do. And I used that to full advantage. I used that to absolute full advantage. Oh, it's not gonna... Let me also turn this down. You don't need game audio and music at the same time. There's always drafts, Logan. I know ET has some superstar shakeups planned. Although I don't think the draft this year is till May, so it's probably around then, if I were to make a good estimate. You drafted... Hi, Bri, welcome in. Drafted me and my friend to Raw, so got a little side rivalry. Me and Bri are gonna do a GM versus GM thing. We don't get to contribute because we're GM, so we can't be champions. So we're gonna do some brand wars. On top of making sure that our teams, our roster's winning, we got a GM versus GM Survivor Series style. Next year for Pokemon Anniversary, I know. Gen 10 next year. Can you believe it? Gen 9 and soon please. Pretty please. What's going on, Price? War Games. All right. I have enough berries to feed a small village, so I am good and I don't need to save or anything. I'm rocking and rolling. I'm going to go and look for it. We love our workers. We love our workers. All right. Well, speaking of berries, we got some berry hunts to do. Gen 5 remakes on Switch 2. I am so excited for Switch 2. I will be fist fighting. Listen, I will fist fight anyone at GameStop to get that. I don't care if you're a small child or you're a grandpa. We're throwing hands if you get in my way. I'm getting that Switch 2 on day one. If you think I'm not going to play Mario Kart day one of it being released, you're insane. You know how many hours I have logged in every Mario Kart game cumulatively? It would be in the thousands. Thousands. I was just playing Mario Kart Wii last night. And the day before that, I was playing Mario Kart Double Dash. All right. Fair warning, when I do Legends Arceus, I don't do any of that stuff where you chuck things at Pokemon. I just throw Pokeballs and hide. My aim isn't good enough for that kind of stuff, so I don't even bother. And I don't even know what half those things do. I never paid attention, so... They probably did a tutorial at some point in this game. I do have a stream series that I'm planning on doing, starting in March. I already have the thumbnail ready. There's no point in, like, being ominous about it, because they don't stream that often anymore, so I'm gonna get back onto the grind of streaming very often, but I'm gonna play every single Pokemon game and have, like, a timer up and how fast I can beat every game in the series. Main series, of course. I saw some dude, he kept popping up on my TikTok, like, every day, but he was doing it with Legends of Zelda. He played every Legend of Zelda game in a row. I don't know if it was in a row. He definitely played all of them, though. And he was, like, I think he was, like, over 1,000 hours total. I want to do that with Pokemon. Manifesting Shiny Victini in Marshadow 2026. I know. I actually have not logged into Pokemon Home. I might have those unlocked. I might not. I don't know what the status of my Pokemon Home Dex is like. I've never focused on the Home Dex. I've only ever completed Dexes in said games. I've never paid too much attention to that. I'd have to actually look. On emulate, I don't know what an emulator is. I've never heard of an emulator in my life. I have a nice little Game Boy. I love my Game Boy. It's my favorite device. Absolute favorite. The Hardy Boys are coming to Comic-Con May 16th through the 18th, but I won't be in Michigan then. But I won't be there. They're a few weeks late and a few weeks early. I'll be there in April and June, but not May. All the more reasons to... Listen, I mean, I do work remote. I can go anywhere, anytime I want. It's a very good perk of working remote. I can literally work from my couch if I wanted to. Except for, I don't like working on, like, couches because then I, like, crouch down like this. And also, I have multiple screens. I have 3 screens and I need them. So, working on, like, a laptop on a couch, it would just not be a good time. I much prefer the multi-screen setup for work. What's more exciting, ZA or Switch 2? Dare I say Switch 2? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be playing Legends ZA like nobody other. However, there's more games on the Switch 2 as a whole, whereas Legends ZA is just one game. I'm thinking like Mario Kart, new Zelda, obviously a new 3D Mario game. Yep. Splatoon 4, Animal Crossing. Actually, what games do I have on my Switch? Animal Crossing, Pokemon. Who knows? Maybe I'll buy Ring Fit Adventure 2. Who knows? Ooh, new Kirby game. Of course. Any other? Smash Bros. New Smash Bros. Game. And I already said Splatoon. Chat, I will scream it. The Switch 2 is finally when... Oh my god, this is why I hate... How do they even see me? Switch 2 is the time. We'll finally get our Mario baseball game. It'll happen. They gave us every sports game except for baseball in the Switch 1. It's gotta happen. It's coming, right? Switch 2 will probably be closer to $400. Yes, it is. I believe the leaked price from the reliable leaker that dropped everything, because listen, the Switch 2 dropped before they even announced it. We had full specs, full power ranges, full details of every aspect of it before Nintendo even launched it themselves, because they couldn't be bothered, apparently. What's with the new mouse feature? I hope that's like a, kind of like, you know how you used to use the stylus back on the DS and 3DS? What if it was like that equivalent of that, where you could use it, a stylus per se, but this time it's just like a mouse clicker. I also don't know what games I would necessarily use a mouse for, which is why I'm like confused. What games could I possibly use a mouse for on the Switch? I guess it would be an alternative way to play, to be honest with you. Could you possibly put like a USB port in and have a keyboard and then use your Joy-Con as a mouse? Pokemon Ranger? Dare I say I've never played any of the Pokemon Ranger games. I have one of them on the shelf behind me, ironically. I just never opened it or played it as a kid. I've always had it. All right, I'm tired of Staravia and whatnot. Wait, oh, it's only $60? Oh my God, you wanna hear something? My friends went to a convention back in, whatchamacallit, December, and Hayden Christensen from Star Wars was there, and if you know anything about me, I am a Star Wars prequel lover. I am obsessed. Star Wars Episode 3 is my favorite movie of all time, so that just goes to show. He was there, and they asked if I wanted like a signature, because obviously if I'm not there in person, I couldn't get a picture. But do you know how much his signatures cost? I was like, never mind, I don't like him that much. I don't like him that much. Say psych. It was like, I want to say it was $250. $250 for a signature. And I said, no thank you. No thank you, not interested anymore. $80 selfie of them. I think the selfie was less expensive, but it was still over $200. I know for a fact it was over $200. Both selfie. I think there might have been a combo price too, where if you got both, you got a discount, because that's what most people at conventions offer. That's what I got for Sean Schimmel and Christopher Sabat when I met Vegeta and Goku back in September. I never thought Hayden Christensen was a bad actor. And if you want to be, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think he was a bad actor. I just think the writing was bad. And like, I like the movies, but I mean, the writing was bad as like, why is George Lucas, a 60-year-old man, writing like love scene dialogues? He should have gotten a consultant on that. He should have gotten some feedback instead of writing it all himself. And I think it would have gone across a little bit more instead of Anakin saying how much he hates sand because it's coarse and it gets everywhere. That's not really romantic dialogue, I fear. Finn! I have not said hello, and I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. Hi, Finn. Have you been watching Dragon Ball? It's really good. So I'm waiting for the dub. I don't watch anything subbed. It is impossible for me. It's just, it can't happen. It won't happen. So I'm waiting. I did see the first 3 episodes in theaters because they released in theaters here in the United States. Back, I think it was November. I watched the 3 episodes in theaters, but that was it. And from the 3 episodes I saw, I was interested. I was down for it. But I do know full spoilers for Daima, though. I will say I've seen it all over the timeline. I'm not actively looking for it. However, I'm not shying away. So. My hope is I still have to catch up on My Hero Season 7. I'm like halfway through My Hero Season 7. But my hope is when it releases that the dub and sub are simultaneous. They're normally like, the dub's normally 2 weeks behind on My Hero, but like the next season is the very last season of My Hero, so I want to watch the dubbed version the day the subbed version is released, so I can also know what happens along with the other world. I fear that just subs can't happen for me. Sergio, welcome to the stream. I won't be streaming Pokemon Day. I will be working at 9 a.m., so I can't stream that, but I shall definitely share my thoughts on the Twitters. And I feel like maybe, you know, I say never do dubbed, however, or I never do subbed. But I think the thing with Dragon Ball in general is why I don't want to watch it dubbed is because I've only ever watched it with the American voice actors. I've only ever seen Dragon Ball with Sean Schemmel as Goku, Christopher Sabat as Vegeta. So like hearing another voice for them, I don't know if it would like take me out of the immersion or what, but it would not be the same in any way. What was your first shiny Pokemon? Numel. Numel. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what show I'm currently watching, and you have to tell me if it's an anime or not. I've seen mixed things because people, I mean, Pokemon is an anime, right? But it's like, people don't like necessarily consider it like a, like anime. Does that make any sense? Like you say, oh, what animes have you seen? I've seen the Pokemon anime, but it's like, is that really, truly anime? It's not like the cool anime, I guess I should say. But you'll have to tell me, is this show anime? I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. I am almost halfway done with season 1. Is that anime? Yu-Gi-Oh! Is anime. Because, you know, my first shiny was a blue ball. I'm glad it didn't explode on you. That's a W. So I used to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime on Cartoon Network in the very early 2000s. I want to say, I was watching it, I kid you not, in preschool. I kid you not. So because my sister was older than me, I would always have Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, or Cartoon Network on. So I never watched things like Blue's Clues, or I never watched anything like Elmo or anything like that. I didn't watch that. I was always on the older shows because I had an older sister who was watching it. So that's why I was watching, like, I was watching Dragon Ball Z at an extremely young age. 4 years old is not necessarily a good time for a 4-year-old to watch Dragon Ball Z, but that's what I was rocking with. Yes, it is the one with cards. But I was obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. I used to watch it on Cartoon Network when it aired. I had the armband that they wear. I forgot what it's called, but you like put it on your arm and then you can place 6 cards down where you play. I had that. I dressed up as Yugi for Halloween in 1st grade. That was my 1st grade Halloween costume. And dual disc, there you go. It's probably still in my parents' basement. I would be shocked if it was thrown away, seeing what my parents' basement looks like. But yeah, I was Yugi one year. So I'm rewatching it for the first time since I was a kid. I'm enjoying it so far. I think I might stop after season 1 because I don't remember anything after season 1. I only remember the stuff with Pegasus and all that. If I were to continue afterwards, it would not be like nostalgic for me anyway, because I would never have seen it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think after I'm done with the Pegasus stuff, the first season, I'm gonna bounce. But and honestly, only the first season available is available on Netflix. It's just the first season, so I don't know what other way to watch it. Like, is it on Crunchyroll? I don't know if it would be on Crunchyroll, because you know the Pokemon anime isn't on Crunchyroll. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't dubbed by Funimation. I'm pretty sure it was dubbed by 4Kids. because almost all the voice actors that are on Yu-Gi-Oh are the same voice actors. Oh, Bidoof! Shiny Bidoof! First shiny of the stream, first shiny of the stream. Let's go. W's, W's, W's. I'll check my Crunchyroll. I would doubt if it's on Crunchyroll because it was made by 4Kids. I think 4Kids anime dubs can be okay. I mean, Pokemon was 4Kids. So, and that was fine. Yu-Gi-Oh's 4Kids, and that's fine. But I saw the One Piece anime dubbed for 4Kids. That is not good. It is actively bad. Dragon Ball manga. Wait, I didn't hear that. Did I say hi, Fox? Hi, Fox. I don't know if I said hi. Bidoof has changed. Bidoof has consumed me. Oh, Finn, thank you so much for the $5 dues. I don't have alerts on, so I'm glad I have my phone next to me that I get an email from PayPal. Thank you so much for the $5 dues. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Finn? A Streamlabs donation? You dropped your crown, my king? Oh, hi, a milestone. Yippee! 4Kids One Piece is really bad. It is horrendous. Probably one of the worst things you'll hear. But anyways, as I was saying before I got the dono, Logan, I had no idea Dragon Ball was back. I had no idea. It's been on hiatus for a year now because Akira Toriyama passed away in March of last year. I had no clue it's officially back. Hold up. Google. And I didn't see anything about it like trending. I never saw anything. Yu-Gi-Oh! And GX is on Crunchyroll. Dragon Ball Super's Chapter 104's To Be Continued spelled Baz News for Fans. According from an article from Comic Book Resources. What is that supposed to mean? That's a yikes. That's a yikes. I actually have no idea who's taking over Dragon Ball now that he's passed away. Hi, Finn! You don't know message whenever you feel like it. I just saw the email. I didn't see it. There's a message. The email does not give me... The email does not tell me a message. Let me log in through... Actually, I should do Streamlabs. I need to send you proof. No, I saw it on Google when I Googled it. What is this dono like? Go, go, go. Oh my goodness. What if I open Streamlabs OBS? I don't use that anymore. I use regular OBS. It would go directly through there. Oh, Streamlabs is updating itself. I was like, it came out on the 19th and nobody said anything. Like I said, I didn't even know it came out. I didn't see anything trending. I see Daima trending every single week, but I didn't saw nothing about the manga. Hi, Kevin. Welcome in. All right. I've updated Streamlabs. Will it pop up if I see it? It's actively loading. It's taking forever to load. Forever. Forever and never. Yes, okay. I have to go now. My friend wants to game, but I came to see if you're doing good, and I say I'm doing great. I finally got a job and have been having fun. Hope you have a great day, and bless you all in chat. Aw, that's a super sweet message, Finn. Blesseth be. All right. Well, our second outbreak of the stream, I got a shiny, so I'm thriving, clearly. Oh, but that's a good thing. So, I mean, obviously addressing absence, I mean, it's just been health-related stuff, to be honest with you. Roddy Raid, welcome in. Rod, welcome in. Armchair Gamer Autumn, welcome in. DJ Riolu, welcome into that stream. Raid, hello gamers, how are you? Hawk Kid, welcome in. I don't want to do regular outbreaks. I only want to do mass outbreaks. So I'm going to reset if I don't get a mass outbreak. Unless it's a Pokemon that truly calls to me. We're good. He was doing Mario RPG. Do you think Gino is gonna be in Mario Kart 9? Gino's in Mario RPG, right? I didn't just make that up. I've been watching so many Mario Kart 9 videos, it's not even funny. I literally watch Mario Kart videos every single day. It's my current hyperfixation. Although I've always been loving Mario Kart, I'm like especially hyperfixated on it. Ooh, Pachi. All right, go get the Pachorisu. Do. I don't know why Pachirisu appears in the winter weather. However, I'm not complaining. I also don't have the game audio on, so if a shiny pops up, I will have no way of ever knowing. I have to see it with my own eyes. Oh my god, excuse you. Oh, electrocute someone else. Ah, that would make sense because I have no idea why Pachirisu would be in a blizzard otherwise. Especially since in regular Sinnoh he does not appear anywhere near. Pachi's only at the Valley of Windworks, if I'm not mistaken, so it's not like they're not trekking out very far. Ooh, new horde. Ooh. This is what I like. This is what I like. Alpha Pachis. The 2014 VGC World Champion in the flesh. In doubles, mind you. In doubles. Can't forget that factoid. In doubles. All right, there's no more spawns after that. Bye, Pachi. All right, Lickitung. There they are. Man, I got some lickies. Firmly grasp it. I would have put Jigglefou in it, but we know how that went. I personally wouldn't put him in it, because he would have to eat a pin. I don't need him to get pinned. Feel kind of bad for Solo, though. He was supposed to be, like, the next thing in the bloodline, but Jigglefou came in, and now I think Jigglefou's taking Solo's spot on the totem pole. Feel bad. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Jigglefou is much older than Solo. Solo's in his, like, mid to late 20s. I think Solo's up there in age. Unless I'm just making that up. So technically, Solo has a longer shelf life as a performer, that he can go down the card for a while. Solo is 31. Oh, okay, that's still a substantial time left on the career. Jacob's 32. Okay, so then I lied then. Jigglefou does not look 32. He looks like a I was about to say a grown man. 32 is a grown man, but like, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe someone like at that monster size as an athlete, just in my brain, I compute they must be like jacked and 40. You know, chat, we always celebrate wins here because we got a Baneri and a Pachirisu outbreak in the same group. My two favorite Sinnoh Pokemon, and I don't like them for the weird reasons. I just like Baneri because Baneri's cute. I don't even care about Lopunny, to be honest with you. Baneri's the one I like. Hurry up and stand the ball. Okay, you're not gonna stand the ball, then I'm gonna fist fight you then. That's what it's come down to. It's come down to fist fighting. Why do you know Shadow Ball? Hello? Get a job, Lopunny. Skedaddle. Ooh, this is a good question. What do you think what are your predictions for Legend ZA starters? Because we're probably gonna get that tomorrow. I would dare to say that's probably coming tomorrow. My predictions are Chikorita, Piplup, and Litten. I don't even want Litten, but I just gotta be a realist in that they're gonna pick like a more recent gen, like Gen 7 or Gen 8. They're gonna be in there. Even if I don't want them. Popplio would be cute because I feel like Popplio is massively underrated. I mean, when you're in the same generation as Incineroar and Decidueye, it is hard to stand out. Very hard to stand out. Nivea, welcome in. How are you? Can't do Drifloon because he's nighttime. Oh. Also, this thing's about to end anyway, so I might as well just go back. Might as well just go back. I'm good. How are you? I am doing fairly okay. Bulbasaur, Tepig, and Sobble. So my predictions are this. I don't think that Gen 1 will be represented in I don't think Gen 1 will be represented in Legends ZA because in Kalos you can already get the 3 Kanto starters in the story, and then same with the Kalos starters. I don't think that they will be in it either because they're already in there. I don't think Gen 1 or Gen 6 will be a part of the starter trios. I want Chikorita so badly because Chikorita... Listen, I am Chikorita's biggest fan, and Bayleaf too. I like Bayleaf, like, exponentially more. Meganium's okay, but give them some love. Give them some love. They're so bad. They are actively bad. Give them a chance to shine, finally. They suck in Johto, so can maybe they possibly be good in Kalos? That'd be ideal. I would actually love to see Gen 2 get Megas. And Gen 4. Honestly, I'll be kind of annoyed if Gen 7 or Gen 8 gets Megas. I don't want them to get Megas. They're like too recent. Like Gen 7 was 2016, Gen 9 or Gen 8 was 2019. Like that's still fresh in the memory. I want Gen 2 or Gen 4 to get the Megas before anything. Wah, wah, wah. Turtwig, Popplio, Fennekin. I will take Turtwig. I'll allow it. I mean, the heart, my true heart says Sceptile, but I don't think they'll do Sceptile. I don't see it in the vision. I don't see it in any vision. Popplio is my only want. Are you getting anything particular? No, I am just doing massive mass outbreaks. I'm not doing regular outbreaks. Just whatever comes to me here in these worlds. I already got a shiny Bidoof, so anything that my heart can get its hands on. All right, so massive mass outbreaks no longer exist, apparently. They disappeared from my games. If you've seen them, let me know. I'm hoping for Snivy to be a starter. That's my only ask. I would... So, since this is all assumptions. Anything I say about Legends ZA is total assumptions, by the way. I know nothing about the games. Nothing about the games has even leaked, so I'm just speaking from my heart. And don't worry about spoilers or anything, because I know nothing. Assuming that Legends ZA is, like, futuristic instead of the past, I'm very intrigued to see what these futuristic forms could look like, or megas could look like. I would prefer also if they're not just Chrome. I mean, that was cool for shinies in Scarlet and Violet, that all the futuristic Paradox forms were just Chrome shinies. I would like some more creativity with that. They don't all need to be like made of metal if they're from the future. You can do something else. Can you shiny hunt shiny alphas? Yes, you can. You can't, like, you don't know which outbreak is an alpha. You just kind of got to go to it. If they have this little star next to them, they have a extra chance of spawning a second outbreak after. And then the second outbreak either has like an evolution of it or alphas. So we'll see here. These are going to be Haunters. And then once I catch all the Haunters, it'll either be Haunters again, Alpha Haunters, or Gengars. Oh, wait. I'm going in the completely wrong direction. I would love contests. Listen, I also want, like, extensive character customization. Like, is that too crazy to ask for? Kalos was the first game, X and Y were the first games to have character customization, and it peaked in X and Y. How do you peak at a feature in its first game? You improve on a feature after that. Yet, they have yet to match the eliteness that was character customization X and Y. You don't even know. Honestly, playing as Serena, if you don't pick the boy trainer in X and Y, I don't blame you at all. The outfits that they give him suck. Serena's outfits are insane. They look so good. I've played through X and Y just as Serena, just so I could wear the cute outfits. I don't care. I don't care, I admit it. They're so awesome. Especially when you beat like the post game and they allow you into the fancy building in Lumio City that's restricted beforehand, where you can buy like the $1 million outfits. Those ones. Top tier right there. I mean, hear me out. If you were to do contests anywhere in Kalos, it would be Lumio City. It's based off frickin' Paris of all places. It just makes sense. And also, there can be other post-game features aside from just shiny hunting and battling Pokemon, in case you didn't get the memo. I may have not gotten the memo, but there are other things that you could add to the games. Oh my. Oh my. They're right in front of me. I'm gonna skedaddle right out of here. Also, I just want to address my absence and everything. I know I was going to do that earlier, but then I got the dono from Finn, so I got really sidetracked. So, realistically, just for full transparency, so in 2023, I got incredibly burned out from Pokemon. Scarlet and Violet were just not it for me. And playing them all the time for stream, I just was like, I don't want to play any Pokemon. And I haven't really played Pokemon in the past like year and a half, except for the times I have streamed. So that was one thing. And then also in 2023, I had my stomach surgery because I was sick 24/7. That kind of got me sidetracked and not on streaming. And then 2024, I'm not gonna front with you, not another good health year. Not good at all. We got some autoimmune stuff now, anemic, we got it all. But ever since October or November, I don't remember exactly, I have gotten some medication that finally helps with all of my illnesses and sicknesses, and I don't feel nauseous 24/7. I don't feel weak 24/7. I actually have energy again because my sicknesses aren't making me so debilitatingly numb. So I have gotten improvements, and now my interest in Pokemon has actually really come back. I've been wanting to play. I mean, I was playing Legends Arceus all day Saturday, just on my own time. I thought about streaming it, but I knew I was going to hunt for an alpha, and that could take like hours and hours, and it did take hours and hours. It took me like 8 hours to get an alpha, so I wouldn't have streamed for 8 hours anyways. But like I said, I have a new stream series I'm doing. I'm going to start it in early March, playing all the Pokemon games. Also going to do shiny hunting and stuff like that. So streams shall be more consistent. As in, I'm going to be shooting for 3 to 4 streams a week. That is my goal. The only problem is I go to the gym now every evening. It was recommended to me by the doctor that I get out, and if my body was not letting me have energy, that I say it's not, this is really bad because the doctor didn't say I'm forcing you to do this, but the doctor was like, working out could help with the pain. Working out could help with just having no energy. It could give you energy if you muscle it up. So now that I go to the gym like 4 days a week, I have to factor that in also when I stream, because I'm at the gym for 2.5 to 3 hours total. It's also 20 minutes away, so it takes some time to get there and get home. It was like my old gym back in Michigan. It was like right down the road. I could be there in 5 minutes, but I got to drive to every place here. Not close to civilization. But in general, in conclusion, I shall be back soon. Now that I finally have medicines that make me not sick 24/7. I actually have an actual diagnosis from an actual professional doctor. Everything is all good and smiley now. I'm very happy. Yay for not feeling sick 24/7. Yay. Feels good not to be sick. Yes, I'm happy I'm doing better too. Also, I started therapy too. That was in December. So I started in December. So the mental health issue was a separate issue. It was not correlated to my autoimmune stuff. So no correlation, but the two kind of just double whammied me same time. Not pleasant, but I started therapy too. I'm just glad my therapist is like someone my age. So I think the problem I had, well, I had a main problem with therapy that happened to me that I won't share because it's really traumatic. But I think the problem with past therapy experiences were they were never my like around my age. They were always like 50-year-old women, and there's no problem with that. It's just hard for me to connect with that. You know what I mean? So I found a therapist who's like, I want to say no more than 5 years older than me. So like same age range. Like if I were to say some vocab right now of like, I don't know, chat, think of some slang vocab. Like if I were to say slay, I would never say slay in therapy, but like, let's just say I did say slay. It would not go over their head. They would understand. They would get references and things like that. So that was, I think that may have been a huge barrier that was not helpful. There's also very other extraneous reasons that it did not work, so we won't go into that. But I think I pinpointed one issue that I had. Got one of them down. Bye, Wildheart. When is it UK time? Oh, and what time is it for you right now? I don't know if you guys are in daylight savings or not. Sometimes you're 4 hours ahead of us, sometimes you're 5. And I don't want to give you the wrong time. $10:52, so you're 5 hours ahead. So then it is at 1 p.m. for you. It will be 1 p.m. for you tomorrow, February 27th, the 27th of February. I understand my therapist, also around my age, also part of the community, so I connect with her well. Like, truly, like, game-changing thing. Game-changing. Absolutely game-changing. It's also very helpful. I won't go too much on a tangent. I do believe in God. I am religious, but it's great to have a therapist that does not say pray it away. That wasn't helpful for me back when I had therapy years ago. It wasn't helpful. There's only so much you can do, and that was not working for me. I need to talk through some stuff. Let's get it going. That's when I'm at school. That's how I feel, Owen. I'm working at 9 a.m., which is the exact time that the announcement starts. So I can't watch it. I'm working. I'll watch it when I'm like on a break, but I can't watch it as it's happening because I also have meetings at 9 a.m. So I am preoccupied at the time. Hi, ET. Welcome to the stream. I too have to work. See, I can't even have it open like on the side or have the volume turned on because I'm in a meeting, like I said. If I was just like working at my computer and was not in a meeting, yeah, I could definitely have it on the side and have the volume up because it'd be like the same as listening to music and whatnot. But if I'm like actively in a meeting communicating with others, I can't. It's so sad. But I'll catch it afterwards. Just have to be patient. I've been thinking about getting a puppy kitten soon. I got puppy kitten fever. Tell me why. Okay, so I would never do this because I would need to get approval first. And also, I don't think I'm at a good time in my life to get a dog. However, a few weeks ago, I did look at like a shelter's website to see what kind of dogs they had there. They had a few small dogs. So I'm a very small dog person. I would never get a big dog. Mostly because I don't dislike big dogs because I live with a big dog. Blossom lives here and I like her. And she's a good girl. But I've always had small dogs growing up, so I guess that's more what I'm familiar with. And also, big dogs. Is there any big dog breed, like large dog that has hair and not fur? Because I've only known the small dog breeds to have hair. Like Shih Tzus, they have hair. So that's the dogs we always had. Doodles? Wait, golden doodles have hair? Oh wait, this is game changing. I would get a doodle. I'm here for doodles. I would still love a Chow Chow in my lifetime. One day I'll have a Chow Chow, and I will train it to be perfect. Not only will I train it to be perfect, but it will not be the stereotypical angry Chow Chow. It'll be the cutest little booger that's ever exist. One day I want a Corgi. Not a doodle fan, but good for allergies. If I could ever find a hypoallergenic cats exist. They are out there. But if I ever found the perfect hypoallergenic cat, I would consider it. I've never had a cat in my life before, though. I think what entices me about a cat is they're very independent. They vibe. They're here for vibes only. Like, they wouldn't be, like, yapping and... Like, I hate when the dogs that just bark, like, 24/7 nonstop. I can't. My ears would shatter and I would never know a moment of peace. I can't do yapping. So I think cats would be good because cats don't yap. All they do is meow. I have 2 Chow Chow Husky mixes. You must have the most insane shedding in your home of anyone I would ever know. Husky Chow Chow mix with shedding. See, I say I want a Chow Chow, but like realistically, I can't have a Chow Chow because why? They have fur. But in my perfect world, I would have a Chow Chow, and I would train it to be perfect. But yeah, a Chow Chow and Husky mix is frightening in terms of how much fur must be around the home. Husky's already like the sheddiest dogs that they have. And then you mix like a massive floof of a Chow Chow. It's gotta be wild. I love a Husky howl, but I don't want to live with it. That's what I'm like with a lot of dogs. Like I like to be around like dogs that are like yappy, but then it wouldn't be my yappy problem because I could go home and I wouldn't have to hear the yappy. That's when I like them. They can yap all they want when I'm with them, but I don't have to. I don't have to go to live with them 24/7, so it's not necessarily a problem for me. Been bonding more with my aunt's catto. I have to say they're growing on me more and more each day. I think it would just be fun to have a little companion. It's always good. Always good. Do it. I wouldn't do it now. Give it a few years. Give it a few years and I will get a dog. Also, I know this is really depressing, so I don't mean to depress anyone with this, and I'm sorry if it is depressing, but my parents got a new dog, Hunter, a few years after our other dog passed away. But like, both my dogs that I grew up with, when they passed away, it like broke me. And it really just like, I don't know if I ever want another dog. And I still have that feeling sometimes, like in the back of my brain, I'm like, do I ever want another dog? Because I don't want to go through that again. And you know, that's the inevitable. And that's so depressing to say, but like, can I do it? Cats are also crazy because cats live like 20 years. They live like forever, basically. Actually, you know what? Speaking of cats, you want to know a wild story? I just saw this on TikTok. It was either last night or the night before. Someone had like a literal, like, it wasn't a panther, but like, think of the closest thing to a panther. They had it as a pet. And they're like, my pet cat is playing. And it was like the pet cat like jumping around the entire house. And by cat, I mean, yeah, mountain lion. That's a cougar, mountain lion, cougar. Think of it. Think of that. They might have actually been one of those. And they referred to it as their cat. And I was like, excuse me? That is a full-on mountain lion in your home. Not only in your home, that thing would rip your face off. How do you live with a mountain lion? People have some wild pets, but I don't know how mountain lions work. That thing would just claw your face off, would it not? It would be 07s after that. It's just a kitty. An aggressive and large kitty. I don't think I could ever. I would never have it or own it. I don't even know if I could be in the same room as it. Like, I don't know if I would even have the courage to be in the room as a mountain lion. Oh, thank you. But then again, you know, people have like things like pet raccoons and pet squirrels and they domesticate those. So like, I guess it can be done to domesticate a cougar, mountain lion, whatever you want to call it. Wouldn't be the impossible. I want to do photos with the tiger on your back one day. Have you ever been to Kalahari, the water park? I don't know if they still have it, because I haven't been to Kalahari in like 12, 13 years. It's been a long time since I've been there. But they, at least when I went, they had little baby white tigers on there. You had to pay like an exorbitant amount of money to take a picture with it, but you could take a picture with the little baby white tiger. Like, that would be cool. Like, if I was 8-year-old me and I was at Kalahari again, I would totally get a picture. And I should say, and I had my own money at 8 years old, I would totally get a picture with the cute little baby tiger. No doubt about it. Say less. But alas, I did not have my own big money at the age of 8, so I could not get my picture with the tiger. Favorite lightsaber color? You know, it always changes, Logan. It always changes. I will say, part of me wants to be just so basic and say blue or green. But I also really like yellow lightsabers. I'll tell you which ones I don't want. I'm gonna absolutely pass on the orange and red lightsaber. Don't want those. Not only are you like, you're literally a bad guy if you have those lightsaber colors, like in lore, but also they're not very cool looking, in my opinion. I'd want something like a yellow or a blue or a green. So I know that's like 5 answers, but that's my 5 answers I'm gonna give you. I like all the colors except for red and orange. Throw purple in there. I love a good purple lightsaber. White lightsabers look cool. Am I missing any color? I don't know if I'm missing any lightsaber colors. I think I got them all. Blue, green, red, orange, yellow, purple, white. I guess black is technically one because of the dark saber, but it's more like a sword. More like a sword than an actual lightsaber. Megadroid, welcome to the stream. What time is it for you? Because depending on your time zone, it might be I don't want to say the wrong time if you're in a different time zone. But the direct's tomorrow, unless you're in the future, in which it's already the 27th. I'm in Japan? Oh, then it is actually tomorrow. So it would be... Actually, I don't know Japan times. I'd have to Google that one. I have no idea. If you were to say UK or Europe, I could do that and tell you what time, but I don't know how far ahead Japan is. I'm 8 a.m. So you're 14 hours ahead of us. You're 14 hours ahead of us. Then it would be 11 p.m. for you. Tomorrow, I mean, in your case, today, because it's already the 27th for you. 11 p.m. Look at that, chat. Look at that. I did the conversion. That. My favorite lightsaber color is green because Return of the Jedi was my first Star Wars movie, and I've seen as a 3, it's my favorite movie. See, part of me wants to go with green because, like, Yoda is an absolute icon. Who doesn't love Yoda? Who doesn't love Yoda? So I'm like, I want Yoda. I want green because of Yoda, but then I'm like, Well, blue is just a prettier color for my eyes, personally. Thank you for the subscription, Megadroid. Where's this missing Cyndaquil? Hello? It couldn't have fallen off the cliff because it wouldn't register. Alright, there's a missing Cyndaquil on aisle 2, and I'm not going to be the one to find it, so good luck with whoever's job that is. Let's do Pachi. Why not? Bit of lore on the yellow lightsabers. They're mostly reserved for Sentinels or Protectors of the Temple. That is why I vibe so hard with the yellow one, personally. I know, ever since basically everything was decanonized when Disney took over 10 years ago, the lightsabers don't really have that much meaning anymore. Like, the different colors used to mean different things. But now it's just like, the crystal called to you. If you watch that one Clone Wars episode where the younglings get their lightsabers for the first time, it shows that the crystal calls to them, but it normally, in like lore, it would be like, if you had this color, it was because this was your XYZ about your personality and who you are as a person and yada yada yada. So they used to have like true substantial meaning, and now they're like, oh, they're blue because the Force said so. That's why they're blue. The Jedi doesn't choose the crystal chooses the Jedi. Exactly. That's what they changed it to, which is like ominous now. Oh, that person has a blue lightsaber because the crystal called to them. Sorry, if you were a yellow lightsaber who's the protector, the all-sentient being who was just calm, collected, and protected the world, you got a yellow one if that was your personality. But now it's like, nah. Nah, here you go. I guess the only lightsabers that have been canonically explained, that's a mouthful, are red lightsabers, because you have to bleed a crystal, and that's what turns it red. That's the only color that we know, like, truthfully, what it means. It means you fall into the dark side and you have bled your crystal. Actually, no. Throw in white lightsabers as well. You have to purify a red crystal. You have to purify a red lightsaber to get a white one. It's like the opposite. It's like the light side. But those are the two colors we know. How they work. And you know, as of a mess the Acolyte was as a TV show, I actually didn't mind the Acolyte. Everyone else hated it, but you know, that's the internet. As a mess of that show that it was pretty cool. There's the scene where she bled the lightsaber, and we've never seen that aside from like comic book pages or books and whatnot, like visual novels, where they've shown like images of them being purified, them being bled. So it was cool to see in live action. That was a cool highlight. There was also in that show they also had like a bunch of people with yellow lightsabers too. What was his name? Yord or Yorg was his name. He had a yellow lightsaber. And then I think one of the other people that got absolutely mollywopped by Khmer had a white, yellow one too, but I don't think they were named. It's crazy to me that the Acolyte will never get resolved because it got canceled, which, I mean, it cost like a crap ton of money to make, and it didn't get very good viewership, so, I mean, it makes sense that it got canceled. However, they left on such a massive cliffhanger, and they literally broke Star Wars canon and Star Wars lore. That, what do you mean that it's canceled? Now we have no ideas how you fix the lore. The lore was this entire time that the Sith were gone for 1,000 years, yet in the Acolyte, the Sith are clearly there. And the Jedi are very aware that they know they're there. So how do you rewrite canon like that and then cancel the show and be like, well, I don't know, use your imagination. I guess that was my main problem with the Acolyte. I liked the show overall, but the main problem was just that things that they changed of canon make absolutely no sense on the timeline, that it's now broken and unresolved. We don't know. By saying Jedi Master slaughtered his fellow companions. So that was the explanation, right? That whatchamacallit, was it, I don't remember how the Acolyte ended other than Khmer and Osha ran away together. But other than that, the Jedi Council, some on the Jedi Council knew, like Vanestra, she was a character in the show, and also Ki-Adi-Mundi still got framed, even though they thought he got unalived. Yeah, they framed him. Okay, so that's how it ended. Thank you for reminding me. That's how it ended. They framed him for doing it. But still, when they frame him for doing that, a select few people on the Jedi Council still know that there was a Sith that did this, not the Jedi. So even in canon, with the framing explanation, a few people know some stuff went down. And then some of those people were still alive for the prequels, where it makes no sense that they would know, but now apparently in lore they did know that the Sith were there. Despite Ki-Adi-Mundi saying himself, the Sith had been extinct for a millennia, but apparently now he knew. He knew along, apparently. According to their new rules. So that's my main problem with the show. It make no sense. But in terms of like action and everything, top tier. Loved it. I don't remember what episode it was. I think it was in like the middle of the series where Kemir fought every single one of the Jedi there on that like foresty planet and like absolutely mollywopped them. That was a really cool scene. What's her name? Jackie? She was a cool character, but she got absolutely dismantled, destroyed, and obliterated. And her death scene was actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie to you. But Homegirl was gone. Absolutely gone. No coming back from that. That was a cool scene. I want an Anakin show about him training from episode 1 to 2. That'd be really cool. I don't know how they would go about it. So, you know what's weird about AI is that you can now do deep fakes of people. So, you know how like I haven't seen The Mandalorian or any of those shows, so I've only seen clips. And I know that they do it on that show. But there's scenes of Luke Skywalker de-aged, where it's him and how, not Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill looked in the 1980s. They just recreated him in CGI. So they can do it. So I'm wondering if some of these actors like Mark Hamill will literally sign away their rights to their own human likeness so that they can be recreated and used forever. And that's how they do stories. Because if they were to do it right now, Hayden Christensen is like double the age of what he would be between episode 1 and 2. That I don't know how they could do a show like that anymore without using CGI and all the deep fake stuff and whatnot. It's because they have an actor who looks similar to Luke, so the AI looks better. Yeah, I saw them side by side. It is kind of freaky that he does look so alike, but they still use CGI on his face. They just use a body double. But I guess as AI and VFX and all that get better, then it'll look actually more realistic, but that's still kind of scary. You can just create a human again, visually. That's just kind of wild of an idea to me. And I'm like, I don't know if I can get on board with that. But I guess if the actor signs their rights to use it, I mean, I guess. I mean, James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, he passed away last year, and before he passed, he signed away his voice rights. So, I mean, it is a thing. Now, forever and always, Darth Vader can have his voice used. Because he literally gave them the rights to his own voice before he passed away. So there will never ever be anyone that sounds different. I don't know, Logan. I don't think it'll work. Because when I was watching the Ahsoka TV show and Anakin was on there, I could tell that he didn't look all right. Something was off there, and it was because they had CGI on him to de-age him. And I could tell by the way his face looked that there was some VFX work going on there, and that was not totally him. What's the thing? Uncanny Valley, that's what it is. It was some very Uncanny Valley like type of stuff. Like, it looked real, but it didn't look real, and I could not, I don't know, it gave me, not the heebie-jeebies, because it didn't creep me out, but like, it just didn't look authentic and like a human. Oh, I was meaning to talk about this. Did anyone see Captain America? I did. I did not think it was bad, dare I say. Everyone and their grandmother, apparently all the critics, said it was awful. Literally, if you look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, it's awful. It's like, it's one of the lowest rated. So its Rotten Tomatoes score is one of the lowest rated MCU movies of all time. And then its cinema score, which is like the more accurate rating of a movie and how good it was, is the lowest MCU rating of all time. Worse than Ant-Man and Quantumania and whatnot, and worse than the Marvels, and even worse of a score than that. And I watched the movie and I'm like, what's the fuss about? It was like a really good movie. It was not perfect, but like, god damn, everyone's saying it was like horrific. And I watched and I was like, we watching the same movie, dog? I mean, I'll admit the CGI kind of looked wonky. I won't deny that. So that is a valid complaint of the movie. But other than that, it was pretty solid. I thought Red Hulk was super cool. Also, Red Hulk CGI did not look bad. I'm gonna be real. His CGI did not look bad. It was more so like the surrounding. It looked kind of like they were on a green screen in a way. It wasn't necessarily the characters that had bad CGI. It was their surroundings and just every place that they were at. It just as like, you are on a green screen. I know you are not surrounded by cherry blossom trees right now. Are you going to see the new Final Destination movie? I did not even know that they were making a new Final Destination movie. This is news to me. What horror movie did I see? I saw a horror movie recently. I can't remember what horror movie I saw. It was a few months ago. Oh, Nosferatu. That's what I saw. I like Nosferatu. I also saw... I go to the movies quite often because I'm just a massive movie fan. And I like to rate them and stuff on like Letterboxd afterwards. And I just like to have a catalog of everything I've ever watched. And I like to go to movies. It's just a fun experience. So anyways, but I also saw back in January, I saw the new Keke Palmer movie with SZA, One of Them Days. Top tier comedy movie. Top tier. I mean, it has Keke Palmer in it, so like you already know you're in for a good time. However, I can confirm, amazingly funny movie. I think my favorite part was when they went to the office to get a loan and the lady looked at their credit score, and it was that same lady who's on Abbott Elementary, who's really funny on Abbott Elementary. That scene was so funny. Laser Tag, welcome to the stream. Eastern time, 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. Laser. 9 a.m. Also, I thought SZA was a pretty good actress. Like, you could have fooled me that was her first ever acting job. She seemed really good at it to me. She's a natural. A natural. Very sick right now. I hope you feel better. Yo, I know a bunch of people that were sick. My roommate was sick over the weekend. I have a coworker whose son has like norovirus, or not norovirus. RSV, I think it is. And the stomach bug, like a whole thing. I have strep throat and flu. All right. Good thing we're only communicating through a computer screen. So I cannot get said sickness. I have not had the flu in years. I had COVID, but COVID was pretty mild. It was never as bad as... Listen, that flu that I had in 2018, the last time I was like majorly sick outside of COVID. No, we ain't doing that again. We ain't doing that one again. I'm gonna have to take a rain check. That was the worst flu I've ever had in my life. It was horrific. cold vid? Yeah. I had COVID twice. First time, I felt kind of I just felt crummy for a few days. And then I got over it. The second time, I felt... I had like a massive like high fever. Which in turn, when you have a massive high fever, you just don't feel good in general. I didn't have like things like a cough or runny nose or anything like of a regular like cold. It was just the high fever and in turn achy and painy and just not feeling good. Just kind of felt like the common cold, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. But the flu, oh, no thank you. No thank you. I have a 103 fever. I had COVID. I think mine wasn't that high. It was like 102, but like that's still really high. I think it's 104 where you're supposed to go to the hospital. If you have a fever over 104, I'm almost positive that that's when they say you should go to the hospital. That becomes an alarmingly high fever. I'm sorry you have a fever, though. Hopefully, it's not too bad, and it clears up in a few days. Oh! How did you even see me? Hello? This thing's gonna kill me, so I have to kill it first. Burbank City! Okay, do I have to kill you too? Apparently I have to kill you too. You're not cooperating. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, okay. Like, says the outbreak's still here. I see no Pokemons. What do you think the stars will be? My predictions are Chikorita, Piplup, and Litten. Final answer. Buzz it in. Who do you think the stars will be? Okay, that's all that spawns, so I'm just gonna run away. Geodude. Get ourselves a little golden nugget. Yep, yep. Have you been seeing all the Christy from Dance Month TikToks? They've been hilarious. I've not been seeing TikToks from her specifically, but I have seen that she is finally on speaking terms with Chloe again, so that's good, I guess. I knew that there was some drama regarding her divorce. I think Sobble, Snivy, and Cyndaquil. I don't think... It won't be a Cyndaquil, because Cyndaquil is already Legends Arceus. They already used Cyndaquil. In fact, my starter was Cyndaquil. Say hello, Typhlosion. Yes. Yes. I didn't know about the drama, but I headed back to talking to him. My fave can't break up. My favorite duo. Yeah, so the rumor. This is a rumor because, you know, it's like celebrity news. You never know. The rumor was that obviously it is confirmed that Chloe's parents got a divorce after Christy had her DUI last year and got arrested. But after that, it was rumored that Chloe's little sister was the one to catch Christy having an affair. And that's why Christy and Chloe and all them were not on speaking terms until very recently. So, how's that for a Jerry Springer episode? I meant Chimchar? I'd be down for Chimchar. I am down Charlie Brown for Chimchar. Move very carefully. I would choose Chimchar. Okay, so of your choices, Sobble, Snivy, and Chimchar, I would lean very heavily to Chimchar based on just those three. However, just like the starters in every new generation, I can't make my full choice until I see the evolutions. I need to see what the middle, I guess the middle stage isn't as important to me. I need to see what the final stage looks like before I figure out what I choose. But if we're just speaking of starters solely, I lean towards Chimchar. Monferno is a very good middle stage Pokemon. There are some middle stage Pokemon that just look absolutely horrific. What's Quaxly's middle evolution? That thing is a mess. Absolute mess. Do you remember another dance show at the same time called Bring It? Apparently one of the dances from there is going on Abby's new show. Yeah, I do. Isn't it kind of like a cheer? It was like a dance, but also like a cheer show, was it not? Quaxwell? Yeah, that's the Pokemon. That thing looks like a dumpster fire. I'm sorry if you're a big Quaxwell fan. That's my opinion. It does not look like a very good Pokemon. Quaquaval's alright with me. Quaquaval's got a little fruit in him, so I'm kind of biased. Took place in Mississippi? Oh, I didn't even know Abby was having a new show. I thought she got canceled. Well, to be fair, she's been canceled like 10 times because she's an awful person. But she just keeps coming back. I'm fine if they do Tepig. I'd be down for Tepig too. I would just want to see... I think Emboar's a really solid final evolution though, so I don't know. Do you mess with the formula? I don't know. But then I could very well say the same thing for Superior. Superior is a very good final evolution, so would I want them to change that? Good questions, good questions. I don't know. Up for debate, I presume. Who's your favorite starter ever? Trico! But I know that they're not going to pick Trico as one of the starter options. I've already made my peace with that. She has some new show on a random platform with adult dancers now. It's second season. I haven't seen it though. I think it's called Madhouse or something like that. I don't know. I tried to watch the new Dance Moms that came out years ago with the new cast. I mean, it was fine. It wasn't bad. I know that, and they just did a new season of Dance Moms last year too with Glow. I never actually got around to watching it, so I can't form an opinion on that one, but I don't know. It just has not hit the same since the originals, and I think it's gonna have to. It's forever gonna stay that way. I mean, it is what it is, kinda. Favorite Pokemon ever? Sceptile. Alright, unknown. Have some fun. I remember the stream I did years ago when this game came out, and I caught all the entire unknown alphabet. That was a wild time. And lots of resets. The one with Glow was good classic dance songs. I like the drama. Felt bad for the kids as usual. Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, like reality TV, like Dance Moms, just doesn't hit the same in 2025. I feel like it's a relic of the past because now we look at it and we're like, how did we tolerate this as a society? Why did we think this was entertaining? And if I go back and watch it, it is very entertaining. But then I'm like, wow, why do I find this entertaining? Because I wouldn't find it entertaining today. I guess it's maybe a little bit of nostalgia in a way, but also you can't mess with the original. I like Groudon, Wooper, and Luxray. Those are some solid choices. I like Wooper too. I do enjoy Wooper. Right, who do I want to go for? I'll do Cynical, I guess. Trashy reality TV has me in a chokehold. Listen, I'm watching The Traders right now. That's not really trashy TV, but let me tell you, that's some top-tier reality television right there. What are the speech bubbles above the wild Pokemon? It just means that you're, like, in their vicinity, and they hear you, basically. If you get... It's kind of like how close you are to them, in a way. Like, that Combee heard me. And if I got super close to it... Well, that's not a good example, because he stayed in the Pokeball. If I get super close to it, then it has the exclamation point, and depending on what Pokemon it is, it either runs or attacks you or whatever. So it's just necessarily your proximity to them. The chokehold. I know, I've had a few tweets pop off discussing the traders. Like, I felt famous. I felt famous. It's a fun time. Hate Paris in this game. It's giving me PTSD. Where the heck is the Cyndaquil? Ah! Here you are. Oh, I guess Cyndaquil doesn't attack. I mean, if they just want to run away, that's fine too. I don't care. Are we in our pacifist era? Oh my god, they do attack me. Never mind. Oh. They've already lost sight of me. The attention span is not strong with them. Josh, welcome back to the Fortree Fanatics. How are you doing, Josh? Long time no chat. Okay, I do know for a fact that why can't I think of its name? Quilava. Quilava does attack. He is a menace. Also, general question, how do you guys like the lighting? I'm going for like a fall aesthetic because I got the spring, like the lights. You can't see the leaves, but everything. I got my pumpkin Squirtle. I got just pumpkins and little like yellow and fall leaves. I got some mushrooms over there. So I don't know. That's kind of what I was going for, but I understand this orange might be a bit bright. I mean, so let me do blue. Actually, that's not a good example. Never mind, I won't change it. When I was doing blue earlier, you couldn't even tell it was blue. It just looked like it was natural light. That was my first thing to do. We see your shinies? I have, like, over 500 shiny Pokemon, and they're not all in this game, so I can't show you shinies, unfortunately. They are scattered across the Pokemon universe. A lot of them are at home. I have some in this game. I have a lot in Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield. I still have ones that are left on my 3DS to this day. All right, I am almost out of Pokeballs here, so I need to go buy some more. I could do some shopping. Don't mind if I do. $999. Let's do it. All these are awful choices. I don't even want to hunt any of those. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I could do the Slugoo. That one's not bad, but eh. No, thank you to Shiny Kricketot. I'm good. I'll survive without it. I was actually thinking about Laser the other day, ironically. I guess it was because I was hunting in Legends Arceus the other day, and I was in the game so long, of going back and updating my spreadsheet of all the shiny Pokemon I have, and seeing what the number is, and seeing what my shiny living dex is at. If I'm not mistaken, my shiny living dex was over 400. I think I was halfway or close to halfway done with the shiny dex. But I do have many duplicates, so that's what inflates my number even higher. Hippopotas. All right, I'm gonna do okay, I'll do the hippo first, and then I'll make my way downtown, face the pass, and I'm homebound to the nose pass. No deli whoop whoop whoop. I mean, its shiny isn't that special. It just ain't it for me. I'll catch it for the meme, I guess. If a shiny deli whoop whoop was right in front of me, I sure would catch it. Hey, Bronzong, how you doing? Oh, hey, there they are. Okay, I'm not here for the Hippowdons, so if they just want to stay in the ball quickly, that'd be lovely. I love this Pokemon song. So catchy. A new horde seems to have formed. It's only hippos. Okay. Be careful. Be careful. Do a dive. Ooh. Back shot. Is CA going to be the same like open world like Scarby, Legends Arceus? We have no idea. We know nothing about the game, other than it exists. If I were to make an educated guess, I would say that it is going to be like Legends Arceus. That would be my guess. Also, I honestly consider, I consider Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus to be different. In that, you know, Scarlet and Violet is more open world than Legends Arceus is, because in Legends Arceus you have these little hubs. Like, you go from hub to hub and you have to talk to a person to get there. So that's not really open world. Whereas Scarlet and Violet is just one continuous giant circle, essentially. You can walk around anywhere and do anything. So this is like semi-open world. I don't like Scarlet and Violet in general, so if it's more like Legends Arceus, I'm gonna be happy. If it's more like Scarlet and Violet, nervous laughter. You know, one thing I will say, I want them to improve in Legends ZA. If I smack a Pokemon with a Pokeball, it should go in the Pokeball. It should go in. Why? If it hits them, how are they not going in? That is my question and my biggest complaint. I waste so many Pokeballs on Pokemon because I'm like far away, even though it bonks off them. You have to be so close. See, like right there. It's mad at me. And my Pokeball just flies off of it. If I hit you with a Pokeball, you better stay in the Pokeball. That's what I want them to fix. Please and thanks. They can keep everything else. I can't think of any other complaints off the top of my head. Unless, Chad, am I missing anything? You put a timer on the screen? I don't have a timer app or anything. My one gripe is Agile Strong Style. I hate them. Oh, great points, great points, great points. Yeah, we can get rid of those two. If we just want to do normal battling, I'm all okay for going back to that. It does make this game very unique. However, it's not like it's not a unique that is like wows me and makes me like, wow, it's so cool. It's more of a, oh, you did that. It's cool. Yeah, it's there. It doesn't get me excited. How long till Pokemon Day? It is in 14-ish hours. Let me go back to that Luxio since they got berries. I want abilities? There's abilities in this game. I'm not mistaken in that, right? Unless I just made that up. No, there isn't? Okay, take that back. Oh, there's nature. There's natures, but not abilities. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not doing enough battles that I don't notice that there's no abilities. It wasn't top of mind for me, but I guess. See, I thought they were... I mean, for my point exactly, I thought they were in the game. I had to be told that they weren't in the game. I didn't remember. In a way, it kind of reminds me of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee because they didn't have abilities in that game, I don't think. Did Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee have abilities? I don't think they did. That game was just like as simple could get. How did you even see? Okay, that's what I want them to change too. If a Pokemon has their back turned to me, then they can't physically see me. They have no idea I'm there. Make it make sense. You played Brick Bronze on Roblox when it was available. It was the funnest game ever. I've never played Roblox before, and I also don't really play fan games, to be honest with you. But I've never even been on Roblox. Look at his big ears, he heard you. I mean, his big ears can go somewhere else. How about that, Lux? See? What do you mean you saw me? You know what? Luxray, Luxio, whatever your name is. Screw you. Oh, rainstorm ended? Okay, I'm out of here. Bye. Brick Bronze was on the goated games before it got shut down by Nintendo itself. I'm surprised they haven't shut down Pixelmon. If they shut down Brick Bronze, although I've never even seen Brick Bronze gameplay, but if they shut that down, but they don't shut down Pixelmon, I don't know what's going on there. Showdown, Pokemon MMO. I used to play, I don't know if it was the same Pokemon MMO that it is today, but I used to play like an MMO Pokemon game like in the mid 2000s, like before Gen 4 even came out. I remember playing it. Maybe the same thing. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I played Showdown before. I've done, what's it called? Pokerogue. I did Pokerogue a lot. I never beat Pokerogue. I got to like the Elite Four, and then I lost at like level 180, level 190. I was very close to 200, and I failed. It was so close. So close. Ah, we got a lot of berries, but not only one star. Oh well. At least Badoo's easy. I wish Pokemon bought the rights to Bronze. That would... I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not trying to do this. That would never, ever, 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 ever. Roselia! Shiny Roselia! It saw me. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Actually, no, I can't. Because they see me, so I'm gonna have to fight all of them. I don't want to do that. And it was the most popular game on Roblox. The reason why I say that they will never, ever, 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 ever do that is because Pokemon owns the rights to Pokemon. They don't even let Nintendo do some stuff with Pokemon. They are very, very, very picky on anything that they do. They are like protective of like no other. Well, I got the shiny. Hi, Silver, welcome in. Does that one seem... Ugh. When I say that they never give the rights, I'm almost positive they never gave the rights to Pixelmon. So I don't know how that's not shut down. Genuinely. That is literally just Pokemon, but in Minecraft. They're just running around the wild, doing whatever. They are suing Pal World. That's what I'm saying. They're suing Pal. I mean, God. I remember last year when that was like the most heated topic in gaming. People were genuinely like fist fighting over it. I'm on the side of, yeah, they kind of stole those Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I was also on the side of, if you want to play that game, then play that game. How am I supposed to tell you how to spend your money? I'm not. That would be just rude of me and awful of me to tell someone else how they should spend their money. If they want to play Pal World, I mean, go for it. But as like a company and game itself, yeah, Game Freak had every right to sue them. It was not even like a, oh, ha 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 ha. Yeah, that Pokemon kind of looks like this. It was just like, bestie, that's your twin. I think it was even crazier that they ripped the exact models. I remember seeing the exact models in like, was it like Blender? Which is that 3D program that people use. People used the exact same designs, threw it in Blender and made some changes. Oh, and then added guns to them too. Can't forget the Pokemon with guns. I never played Pal World. I thought out of principle I shouldn't do it, just because I felt in my way I felt crummy about playing it. Does that make sense? I don't. It didn't sit right with me that they blatantly stole stuff, and it was just kind of a rip off. It had me at like a moral stopping point. I was like, I don't know about this one. So I never played it because of that. But like I said, I can't tell anyone how to spend their money. So if anyone wanted to play it, I mean, I'll go for it. Pop off. It just was not for me. The Trading Music Plaza might pop up. I have no idea what songs are on this playlist, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Every song that plays is a surprise to me. Why not? I need you to cooperate. I need these berries and I need them now. What was the other? Oh, Temtem. I played Temtem. Temtem was fun. Ish. It was just a lot of grinding. That was my main complaint and what kind of like made me like about Temtem after that. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna take so much time. But Temtem was fun, and they actually had like genuinely new and original designs. The little platypus dude, oh my god, he was so cute. That game was fun while it lasted. I think it was pretty cheap too. It was not like a $60 game. Was it like a $20, $30 game? It was not the priciest game, which I appreciated. I think the one fun part about Temtem 2 was that they did like public test servers. Did they not? Like a year and a half before the game even came out, like people were rushing to their site to play the demo, and it literally like crashed and everything like that. That was kind of cool that they did that. All right, I still have time. I did all the Pokemon. I got all the berries that I can. See if I can get any Cyndaquils. Chat, I will have you know, I never got any shiny Turtwigs in this game, or shiny Cyndaquils. Those Pokemon eluded me. I'm pretty sure I've gotten the entire line of everything else except for the Cyndaquil and Turtwig. I've never even seen one of them. Stay back. Where's that one? See you over there. Oh, there you are. Oh, there's two. Hello? Okay. This is what I mean. I'm hitting them with the Pokeball, and they don't even go in. Please change that in Legends ZA. Heart emoji, smiley face emoji. Hate that feature. What am I doing running away so far? Accept your fate. Look at how far this thing is running away just so it can't be caught by me. All right, chat. Listen, I didn't want to have to do this, but we've oh, it ran away. Never mind. I was going to say, we transitioned to murdering Pokemon. What do you mean? Wait, there's still another... Oh, we're not even done with this. Ah, okay. Well, no shiny still. At least I finished it. Alright, let's see if I can make my way downtown and do this Onix fast enough. Onix is not going to be a particularly easy one either. Did I just pass it? I did. I passed a Onix, but not the Onix. Ooh, I got too close. There they are. Is there really no grass near there? He is very aggro. I need to reset real quick. I didn't tell you I got a shiny Alpha Ursaring. W's? Our little lime green friend. The limest of greens. Actually, no, he's not lime green. Teddy Ursa is. Yeah, I got my greens mixed up. Wait, is he lime green? Or is he... He's not as lime green, is he? He is a green. I know that. I do know for a fact Ursaring equal green. But he's not as bright as Homeboy, is he? He's like a mint green. Oh, okay, yeah. Green, good green, good green. All right, gamers, I am going to save because I got 2 shinies today. I'm saving my progress so I can keep my shinies forever. Did I save? Now I did. I'm going to wrap up the stream here. I will be live soon, probably sometime next week. I hope you all have an amazing Pokemon day. Follow me on Twitter and stuff like that so you can see my reactions and my thoughts on everything announced tomorrow. But until then, everyone, have a great rest of your day. Bye!